Alright, chat, welcome back. The game crashed, so it threw everything into a hissy fit. So let's try this again. As soon as I saw that helicopter freeze, I'm like, oh, here we go. I couldn't find that third one. Oh my gosh. Alright, I got all three of them now. Yeah, I've already done that game. Okay, whatever. I guess I did it too soon. I need to go pick up these dinosaurs.
En route to collect the asset. En route to pick up the asset. Asset requiring collection. Transportation underway. Assets in the air. Commencing asset transit. Asset has been delivered. Asset delivered.
Okay, so it did allow me to do that. Okay.
Overall, I'd say
Sometimes
our
you don't
operations
go
are
in order,
improving.
they get a little
I'm
grumpy.
confident we may get a handle on this yet.
So 95%.
But I'm also concerned, specifically about our biodiversity. Still, for now, let's focus on getting the dinosaurs safe and secure, as well as building some additional viewing galleries the DFW staff can use to monitor the animals.
So I gotta put a viewing gallery in so people can see them. Now I gotta put a road in. So I got to put another ranger thing in here because we need a status check. And I need to assign a ranger team to that. Add a task. Because I got to know their comfort level. I don't know that yet. So the ranger should be coming out. Okay, so he's going around. Okay. He should be going around. You have up to 5 tasks to sign them, but I usually don't go over 3. If you go over 3, then you got to assign more people. So it looks like the park is open, and it looks like we got people coming. There's people coming in from the Robble Point. So, alrighty. Yeah, for visible dinosaurs. Alright, so there's 66. We need ground fiber. I need ground fiber for these guys to make them happy. And then 100%. Looks like we got money coming in. Construct
With so many of the
expedition
animals running
center.
free,
Okay.
our priority has to be capturing as many of them as possible. We can coordinate our efforts from an expedition center. Get one built, and we'll take it from there.
Alright, expedition center is basically you go out, get extra fossils. So, yeah, we need to fill this sucker up. Got it filled up before it runs out. So keep it running. So we got 46 minutes until it runs out, but the more buildings we add, the more power it will require.
But some help would sure be appreciated. Claire tells me there are some candidates to recruit. Scientists.
Recruit a new
Hopefully you
scientist.
can find one as rough and tumble as I am.
So scientists are the ones that help me do better. Repair dinosaurs, research different stuff. Makes it easier. So I have to recruit a new one. So right now I can only recruit one. Let's see here. So we got 3 of them here. We got Calvo, Romano, and Cinnamon. The traits, cheaper research. It reduces the cost of research by 30%. Motivate, increase unrest limits by 4. Logistical specialist, increase the logistic potential by 5. And logistic skills by 3. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter which one we get. But I usually go one with kind of like the highest stats. So I think I'm going to go with the one with research, cost of research, task by 30%. But I can recruit another one, so I'm going to go with 2.
I sure am. This is our first live capture opportunity.
So I'm going to go with the welfare with 4.
We should assign that scientist you just hired to the task. Agreed?
Right now I have to build another science building to get more, but right now I only have 2.
Sorry. Good idea. What have we got to lose? You know, except that...
So now I have to sign a test. We'll do that later. So we're going to go into view the expedition map. So there's been a sighting of 4 stegosaurus near Las Vegas. So we're going to assign. So requirements is 2 cogs. Either one can go. And it's going to cost $50,000 to do this, and it's going to take a minute. Alright.
Before the remote capture teams return, we should have enclosures ready for the dinosaurs.
In the
Think of
meantime,
it as welcoming them back home.
we got to build more fences. We got more dinosaurs coming in. And these wet lines are basically the boundaries. As long as I stay within the boundaries here, I can pretty much build anywhere almost. So we got 4 Stegosaurus captured. Give me 2 minutes before they get here. I need time to get the pen set up. Certain things I have to do. Gotta put a gate in. Gotta put a road in. Well, I don't have to put a road in, but put a viewing gather in. And I gotta put a road in. So what I'm going to do, assign this capture team. Assign it to this one. That puts them at 3 tasks. So, and we're ready for our Stegosauruses to come in. Because trust me, they will remind you.
Asset in transit. Asset transportation underway. Transporting asset. Asset has been collected.
And here they come. Comes the ranger to do the status check on them. So I can give them the food what they want so they can be calm. Missing
Okay.
ground fruit.
Who's
Okay.
watching who?
I'm not
There
following
it is.
you.
Well, it's just like the dinosaurs are always watching us, so shouldn't we be watching them?
Yes, we should. Once we have the dinosaurs comfortably settled into their enclosures, we'll need viewing galleries.
What I'm saying. Only, you say.
There it is. Let's give him a smorgasbord. Oh, no fruit row. Look at all those people coming in. Uh-oh.
Owen.
Open emergency shelter.
Owen.
Oh,
We have a real
I
problem.
gotta open it up.
I'm trying,
Emergency
Claire, but
shelters.
it's just, well, this is who I am.
Not you.
Ah, dinosaurs.
There's a warning
Tell
coming.
me something I don't know.
Okay, how about this? There's a massive sandstorm
people
headed
heading
our way, and it
to
could
the
wipe out the
shelters.
facility. Without power, the safety of the dinosaurs could be at serious risk.
Okay, listen to me, Claire. We'll figure this out. Have I ever let you down before?
Actually, no.
And I'm planning on keeping it that way. Everything we can do, we will do. We've survived worse. What's a little sand?
Sandstorm coming. It's havoc. Oh, yeah, we got dinosaurs rampaging.
I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty
Send the
concerned
ranger
about our
to-
current situation. As much as I'd obviously love to help out.
the Phoenix
I'm a
there
little
is
tied up.
agitated.
So, who's gonna protect the dinosaurs?
And our personnel.
Yes, of course.
I gotta
What do you-
send the helicopter
That
capture
goes
team
without
in
saying.
I'm saying it anyway.
to get
It's
them,
just,
tranquilize them,
it
so I
would
gotta
be a
move them.
tragedy to lose these animals again. And by tragedy, I mean huge financial loss. And
Oh, looks
obviously
like
an
he's-
embarrassment to
looks like
those
he's moving
in
back.
charge of the DFW.
People such as you.
Well, actually, exactly me. So, how do we avoid that?
Okay, step one, round up the
Probably gonna
stragglers
ram
and
that
get
fence
all the
again.
dinosaurs back into their enclosures. Then
Yep,
we'll work on
broke
our
the fence
safety
again.
This good?
Yes, this is a plan I can support now and take credit for later.
Looks like everything else is good. Like I said, managing chaos. Alright, mission complete.
Arizona was secure. The dinosaurs were safe. Finch and the DFW had what they needed to keep the bureaucrats off our backs. For now. But the future, that was something completely different.
Campaign, Washington.
I wish we'd had more time to brief you, but as you know, the situation is fluid. Our Canadian friends are concerned that many of these wild animals are getting close to their border. We'd like to prevent them from crossing it. We being the CIA. My division is the DSD, Dangerous Species Division. I'm Dr. Dua. I have an extensive background in paleo research in this very field. At Jurassic World, and now other locations I'm not at liberty to discuss. However, I have history with many of the people involved here. A poacher camp. What remains of it, anyway? Amateurs. They only succeeded in getting themselves and others killed. And making our job that much more difficult.
Dr. Dewar, the dinosaurs are still agitated.
Tranquilizing them would appear to be the best option at this point.
Carnotaurs.
Let's do it as safely and quickly as we
Dinosaurs,
can.
register attitudes and teeth. Oh. R3. Did not know that. Huh. Terrible.
Just as an organization has key players, me, it also has key facilities that it needs to run
Establish a
effectively.
robber point, control center,
get
backup
started
channel,
with
and
construction
ensure
of a
they're connected together with
a
facility
control
passcode.
center, and also a
Power
backup generator to
generator.
supply power.
Control center.
Not bad if I do say so myself. And I guess I am. But we're also going to need a response facility. Your response to this directive should be to get one built. Huh? You see what I did there, huh? Response. Never mind. Don't respond.
Claire, we need to get the dinosaurs into new holding enclosures.
The ones we've already captured.
Yep, that's right.
And we'll want them awake and as comfortable as possible.
Utilizing, yeah, a lot of repairs to do. Gotta be careful of entrapping myself. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna move him here. This is kind of in the way.
Asset being transported.
Move him over here.
Asset to be collected.
So I can't repair because he's in the way.
Delivery has been completed. Transit has commenced. Asset transported.
Yep, that's what I thought. Managing in chaos, like I said earlier, folks. Managing in chaos. I said a connoisseur. Get free. I have to go get them, tranquilize them, and move them. Alright, they got him. Tranquilize this dude. which will give me time to build something bigger. A bigger cage to put them in together. Since they said they were lonely. Sure this is good. Go pick up my sleepyheads.
Heading to collect the asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
Alright, I know I need meat for them. We got water.
Asset transportation in progress.
The viewing gallery.
Asset transportation underway.
Really, strengths. That would give me.
Asset transportation complete. Asset has been transported.
Out of that one.
accountability.
That's what Mom said. That'd be frustrating.
Playing Jurassic Park.
Yeah, he's.
Asset collection request received. Collecting asset.
Remember what I said, Chad, about managing chaos? Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Everything.
Assets in the air.
But the problem with these condors, I don't have the proper space that they need.
Asset in transit.
That's what kind of makes it hard a little bit.
Asset has been delivered. Delivery
I'm not the world's greatest builder, but I try. Alright, so okay. So now they need sand, up them up a little bit. So I need getting sand. After I'm at home. So if you look in their stat, they tell you kind of the heck.
They had dangerous animals here?
Correct, Mr. Finch. We know where they were. But now, Mr. Brodie, it's essential that we know where they are.
I know my dinosaurs. I'd say they're headed off in this
All right,
direction.
well,
Do you know your dinosaurs, Mr. Brodie?
Better than anyone.
But these are not your dinosaurs, per se.
You're just gonna have to trust me on this one.
looks like I'm searching for an escaped dinosaur.
This looks promising. You know, not that I'm promising
Unknown
anything.
species.
Everything points in this
Large
direction.
carnivore.
Say what you want about the dinosaurs, but they're not subtle. Wherever they go, they leave a mark.
Sounds like someone I know.
I wonder what it
Dr.
could
Malcolm,
be.
because that guy, he is out there. Talk about an ego.
As opposed to...
Well, you know, a certain lovable animal behaviorist whose humility has a charm of its own.
Allosaurus. Brachiosaurus.
Just be ready for anything, all right?
There's some Brachiosauruses.
Chase, move.
Owen. Owen, are you
Pretty
okay?
stirred up.
What is happening?
Little busy right now.
Please tell me you have things under control.
Do you want me to lie?
If it'll calm my anxiety, yes. I'm a bundle of raw nerves.
We're working the problem. We have a helicopter standing by, and they'll attempt to tranquilize the animal from the air.
Attempt? We need success, Dr. Dua, before it can eat Grady and the others.
No, please don't say that. You believe in the team, right?
You want me to lie?
Owen, what's our status?
We're close. We have everything almost under control, but the animal is injured. We need to get her to a secure enclosure for observation and treatment.
I'll notify Dr. Dua.
Oh, me? I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
And the herbivores? What about them?
As long as they stay away from civilization, leave them in place. They'll survive in the wilderness without our intervention, right?
Given time to adapt? Yes, I'd say they will.
I guess that's something we're all gonna have to get used to. Having dinosaurs out in the world.
Is that you talking, or is that the government?
Claire, I am the government.
Asset has been collected.
3% forest. Alright, so I need a medical facility.
I'm going to need a paleomedical facility to assess the status of the dinosaur that they're bringing in. We'll need to do a full medical scan. I want to understand what went wrong if we're going to avoid an event like this in the future.
So, alright, so he's got to be tranquilized and moved to the hospital. Okay. So we got a dinosaur with a minor fracture. Got to put him under and then move him. Just like this. The facility 3. And I have none. I gotta move my damn camera, 'cause I can't see. Welfare 6. Alright, we got doctor right there. Now I can move this dude. Next doctor, and I'm running out of money quickly. Okay, 3 and 4. Okay, so I am earning money. Okay.
Asset transportation in progress. Asset delivered.
So he just got delivered. Patching them up. Sometimes you need to have a variety of your scientists. I didn't have anyone to heal, so I had to let someone go and get another one. Sometimes that's how it happens. Alright, he is ready for transport. Over here, get a helicopter.
Heading to collect the asset.
And back here. We have people walking around, looking at this viewing gallery right here. You can see 2 dinosaurs. It's 600 apiece right now. Once the Ediosaurus goes in there, to be able to see it, and then it'll draw in more people. Oh, looks like we got one tranquilized.
Transporting asset.
Looks like he's been naughty. He got tranquilized. Sometimes when they attack the jeeps, Cappuccino will come in there and tranquilize them. Speaking of that, I didn't sign the capture team to...
Delivery has been completed.
I guess I did. Covered here. Covered here. Alright, so it needs prey to eat. I think I need to make this light a little bigger. straight. How he's missing force. Alright, so looks like you could use a little more room. See how he responds to that a little bit. He did not respond very well. Yeah, he did not. Probably should put emergency shelter in here, probably. It might be a good thing. I don't want to people think that I don't care about them. Or for their safety.
En route to collect the asset.
Your attention, please.
Excuse me. My.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Let's see his stats on the forest. Alright, so everything's good. This crazy restraints on the water. Oh, I think I just got it. Yep.
Part of the healing process is to get some rest, preferably someplace comfortable.
Always works for me. Same for the dinosaurs, I'd imagine.
You imagine correctly.
Not according to my ex.
Yes, moving on then. We want to have the animal transported and then secure and comfortable in its enclosure, if you please.
There we go.
We'd worked to make sure the dinosaurs would thrive in the forest. At first, I believed this was for the best. Then we realized that forest makes up about 1/5 of the total land mass in the US, and almost 40% of Canada's wilderness. Working together with the DFW and the CIA, we made the dinosaurs feel right at home. In the forest. I really hope the powers that be know what they're doing. Because the dinosaurs definitely do.
The only way to fly, right? Private. Away from the hubbub of the public. No prying eyes asking wordless questions I don't feel much like answering. Now, call me crazy. You wouldn't be the first. But we need to centralize our operations. And that's why I've chosen this location. Well, okay, I didn't choose it myself, but I was part of the process. I mean, I got the memo. The Appalachians have long been a place where people can kind of disappear. Whether on their own or with the help of someone else. So, why not the dinosaurs? Pull a few strings, grease a few palms, twist a few arms, and bang! Just like that, the Department of Fish and Wildlife has a new base of operations. Now, we'll need to hit the ground running if we're gonna have this place ready for something it hasn't dealt with in 65 million years. The bare bones are established. But before the ones covered in flesh and blood arrive, we'll need it fully functioning. Owen and Claire are already on site. They'll have more info for you. Dr. Dua will be coordinating your activities. And me, I'll be managing expectations and staying an arm's length away from the metosauruses. Oh, wait. Arm's length is probably not the best choice of words.
We may need some additional hands on this one. Mr. Lambert?
Standing by. And ready to go.
Alright, chat, that's it for tonight. Brodie, behave yourself, and hopefully you get in touch with Randy. Good night, everybody.